I'm Brandon Brooks. Born here in Cincinnati, obviously. Lived in Hyde Park for a few years and then moved to the east side in Eastgate, early 2000s. Mom was a nurse, dad was a police officer. Mom was white, dad was black. So of course, moving from Hyde Park area to Eastgate, a lot of people were kind of confused on my ethnicity. So I had a lot of fun growing up, confusing people with what the I was. I always grew up around cars. Dad actually taught me to read car emblems originally before I learned how to read any words. So we sit at Starbucks and cars would drive by and he'd tell me, what's that? I'd name Chevy, Ford, Jaguar, whatever it is. And every Friday we used to go to this car show in Milford that I still go to. And one Friday this was sitting there, nobody around it with a for sale sign on it. I'd never seen the car sitting there before. So I took a picture of the for sale sign and whatnot and got home and told my dad about it. We checked it out, and at the time my dad was probably like 60, and the guy that's selling it was around that age. They hit it off, of course. The guy let me drive it back to his house for the test drive, and I thought my dad was gonna drive it. So the second we drove it, I got in, did like 100 feet. I was like, oh, this is it, there's nothing like this. So, and over the next month or so, I proceeded to be the most annoying human on the face of the earth to my dad. I'm like, hey, we need to call the dude about the car. You should call him up. What are you doing today? You know what you do today? You should call him about the car. We're at a family get together one night and the guy called me and said, hey, I'm willing to take some money off the car. So, freaked out, of course, told my dad, and he ended up talking to him, gave me the phone back and didn't say anything. And I was like, what's up? He's like, what? I said, don't play with me. What's up with the Cadillac? He said, what Cadillac? I was like, man. So he says, we'll pick it up Monday. I was like, okay, shit. So I'm screaming, happy as hell. Got on a Monday at the DMV and proceeded to take it over the next couple of years to proms and homecomings and drove my friends home for the wedding in it and little road trips here and there and car shows. The most accurate example of a gentleman is a couple guys who aren't with us anymore, but they're members of the Tuskegee Airmen back in World War II. Elementary school, my dad met one of these Tuskegee Airmen guys doing like a little expo at a local grocery store. Ended up having to come out to my school, and when I met them, they were just always positive, always nice, always educating, and seriously true old school 90-year-old gentlemen to the truest terms. So anybody can go get a suit off the shelf from whatever that all matches up perfectly, but to do something different is it's more unique. I think part of time back to being a gentleman should be like a little bit of mystery and being a little different. So just don't go for the expected, whether it comes to, anything from a suit to a car. It should be a little out of the ordinary. I'd say I'm a gentleman because I enjoy life, I stay curious, and I stay authentic.